So that's when I was playing for Marseille. So my first year as a professional, and as I can see, I was playing against Paris. Paris is a big derby in France. It's the biggest one, so biggest rival. So obviously, for a young guy like me who started in Marseille when I was 6 years old, and having the possibility to play for the top team at the age of 19 and to be in one of the biggest derby, it was quite a moment. I had long hair at this time. Yeah, I remember very well. I mean, that's when I signed for Arsenal. So Manuel Almunia and Robin van Persie, we signed at the same time. I remember it was like quite, I think, a turning point in my career because I was very young. I was 19, and I decided to take this opportunity. You know, sometimes the train passes once and you have to get in. So I made sure to get in. I remember this moment. We were in preparation games, and I was in the middle of a lesson, football lesson with our coach Arsene Wenger. So obviously for me, he played a big role in my career because he's the one who brought me to Arsenal when I was very young, coming from Marseille, and also he played another big role because he brought me back from Italy another time to Arsenal. So of course he had a big influence in my career, and for me it was always been a pleasure to play for him. Yeah, so that's the time when we were playing at Highbury. It was a mythical atmosphere, amazing stadium, typical English stadium, with the fans being very close from the pitch, and you are, as you can see on a picture, I mean, top player, legend, and I was part of it, so obviously I was very proud. So that's my time, the time when we were moving back, so moving to Emirates. The spirit was just amazing in the team, and as you can see, we were at the time the midfield of Arsenal. Cesc, Fabregas, Alex Leb, Thomas Rosicky, and we were very, very close from each other on the pitch and outside the pitch. I think it's important. I think it's important when you want to win trophies, when you want to be successful, for the players to be close to each other. Because once you're close to each other, you develop friendship. Once you develop friendships, you know, you on the pitch you want to protect your partners, and you're fighting for each other. No, and the last thing I want to add is like these guys in the picture are probably one of the guys, my closest people I had in football. You know, we spent many years together. We started very young, and we went to I will say to the top, because you know in 2005, 2006 we had a very strong year. We were very close of winning trophies, and on top of being amazing football players, are amazing men. So great people. Probably one of my nicest goals with Arsenal. I was like quite far, to be honest, and decided to take the shoot, and I was lucky to score. It was a nice one. Good memory, good memory. So that, if I remember, was the final of Champions League. Would I prefer not to remember that day? It was a bad day, bad memory. I mean, probably one of the hardest memory I have in football. You know, when I talked in my career about like unfinished business, is one of the thing I had in my mind, because you know it's never easy to do the Champions League final. So if you don't mind, I will turn the page because I don't want to think about it too much. So that picture, I mean, I think was one of my favorite games played for Arsenal. It's when we went to qualify in San Siro. And that game, yeah, of course, I remember well, playing against Gennaro Gattuso. He's tough, he's a tough guy, he's a winner. He's a winner, so when you're on the pitch, he's ready to do everything to win it. So I think it's a great mentality. I think everyone should be like that on the pitch, because at the end of the day, we're all competitors, and we all want to win. So it's all about who wanted more. And believe me, he wanted very much. That also another big move in my career. When I decided to move to Milan, it was obviously like a very difficult decision for me, because I've always been like very attached to the Arsenal club. I really always felt like it was my home here, is where I started. But Milan was also one of the clubs I always liked, and always like always supported since I'm very young. It's been one of the most successful club, and at one point to have the chance to be part of it, it was for me difficult to say no, even if my heart always been at Arsenal. So of course, it was quite an experience. I've learned a lot also over there. I mean, if we speak about Paolo Maldini, it's just not much to say because what he did is talking for himself. I mean, he's a legend. I was very lucky to play with him because he stopped a couple of years after I arrived in Milan, but such a professional, someone who arrived before everyone and who leave everyone after, so an example. This picture is probably one of the reasons why I moved to Milan, because I wanted to experience Italian football, to play in a huge team with AC Milan. So basically that's the year we won the Scudetto. So yeah, it was like one of my best memories also, because it's quite impressive to win the Scudetto when you play for AC Milan. I mean, that day we were in front of, I don't know how many 100,000 of people, and it was just the communion with the fans, and we worked hard for that. We had an amazing team, and it's an amazing memory. So yeah, so that, if I'm right, was against Tottenham, first game when I came back. So of course it was very intense for me because I was a bit nervous. First game back at the stadium, not sure how the fans were going to react, but everything went well. Like amazing communion with the fans, and everything started again. Everything started again, and it was a beautiful day, and really enjoyed. I really enjoyed this first game back for the club. So obviously it was my third FA Cup. Hopefully we're moving to some more trophies this year. Why not Premier League or Champions League? But of course, it's one of the best memories I have of the club, because I mean, when you win trophy, it always makes a difference, and we're all fighting for that, all working very hard for that, to be successful and to win games, but at the end to win trophies. So it was an amazing atmosphere, great day. I'm sharing, the cup with Mesut on a picture, so it was funny.